That was quick. Whoa, that was lag. Holy. Ooh, that's unideal. Okay, trusted he would lob that. It's fine, we'll take that skim. Classy. Oh yeah. Oh, that's 50. G'day, Eric. Hey, Dead Channel. Rare Twitch first message before YouTube. Oh no. That's fine. Cool. Dodge that away. Teammate should have that. Ooh, classy is all of this stuff. Okay. I'm not even worried. Man, if that guy didn't land on me. Well, thanks for the new roll. No problem. We must appease the base. Okay, I figured he wouldn't be able to jump that quick, so I'm like, let me just lob it. It's always fun to give like stupid rolls like that in the Discord. I know a while back, I gave the E-boomer roll to Crip, which I always thought was funny because that was like a bit that he always had, that he like only uses email, he doesn't IM or use socials or whatever. So it's like you're like a boomer, but specifically among the tech using generations. Nice, classy. Oof. I hope you get a laugh about what Virgil said because the Zadox comment was my idea. Oh, well then, I will look back. Wheezy laugh. Wheezy. Lil Wayne. Oh, he just threw it away immediately. I thought he'd be like a little bit more like, let's play it forward, but he just fully gave up on it and was like, yeah, it's done. Oh. Oh my. I gave my teammate an oh my on that dunk, holy. Adopted that man. It was definitely not clear what he was implying originally, Irich, for sure. That was kind of the funny part about it. Was he's like, oh, I was referring to the umpire, and I was like, I did not get that, and I don't think anyone else did either. The joke makes sense. So like, I kind of get it from that perspective, but either way, really funny. Oh, that was a double. Not a good one, but it was a double. Okay, that's really funny. I was chasing him so hard, he literally just didn't even remember to go for the save. We were dying in DMs. Oh yeah. Yeah, Virgil just casually bullying Irich. Tragic, but inevitable. Honestly, I don't really consider anyone like a true friend, anyone a true friend unless we routinely insult each other, you know? Like when you're always polite with someone, that's like how you treat coworkers, you know? Anyone I never insult is not truly my friend. And vice versa. I ate a Thai coconut chicken this afternoon for lunch, and it was delicious. And the bowl I used is still on my desk, and I have a fan on, and it's blowing what remains of that Thai chicken in my nose, or past me, like the breeze. And I'm just getting like a whiff of my oscillating fan every couple seconds, blowing like that delicious smell right at me. So I'm just like, Who needs a candle when you can just smell the coconut cream sauce? Oh, it's threes. Suddenly threes. Getting jump scared by threes. Monk Tomlin? Is that Mike Tomlin after he goes to Buddhism? This is a lot. Okay, let's regain here. Nah, try to flip away from it. Oh, he's using one of those like weird rocket pass cars or whatever. All right, I gave Ghost an angle, but it's still a hard shot. Nice dunk, and that's in. All right. Ah, Taco. Ass Taco? What the heck does that mean, buddy? That's rude. It's crazy. Yeah, writing in the current day is pretty risky. Hey, T-Bit. What you been up to? No! Team it, I'll avenge you, don't worry. By allowing someone else to get the save. Oh my god, I just realized I was not padding at all. Blez has that, that's fine. I thought I had like 40 boost, and then I went up and I was like, oh wait, I'm out, that's dumb. Very dumb of me. All right, I'm just hitting that forward because there's a huge gap in the midfield, and I was like, they are not going to touch this otherwise. All right, that's the side wall. Near post. Flez, he panicked. He panicked really hard. He thought someone else had that raid. Nice, Blez jump. Oh, he went for boost. That actually works pretty well because Miguel's not going to get the best touch on this. Okay, I could have gone for that earlier, but that felt ripe for a double commit, so I didn't want to go. The shorts are starting to pick up again, chat. It's a good feel. Still figuring out how ADHD I can be with the edits, though. Trying to make them a little longer lately, and I've noticed my retention is going down, so... Not always the best optimization for my content, but, you know, we're getting there. Ooh, I mistimed that, but whatever. Should be fine. Let's grab this. Okay, I was like, you're gonna have to throw it away or you're gonna get dunked, so. Ooh, Blez, please. Nice. I was about to sound like he was really late for that. Oh, it's roll one. And teammate was slapping me out of there. Ugh. Couldn't tell when he was backflipping that. Ooh, okay. That's a watch save that! That's crazy. We own golded off the frickin' guy. Blez also played that horribly, but I definitely did not have that go in. That was like, that ball was like 20% out. I'm really genuinely not sure how that got scored. I didn't trust he could get that, man. Horrible kickoff. Anyway. You ever tried tying one off? Does that mean drinking? Hello, Zig. Oh yeah, plus scores those. Or not. I don't drink in general. There's not a drop of alcohol in my house except if I have company or a girlfriend who occasionally likes to drink. I just do not ever partake in alcohol, so. I mean, I've considered like doing a drunk stream every once in a while. Just grab a couple, get a couple Jack and Cokes or something. See how it goes. Do like a viewer day or something like that. What was that in? I think it's wide. Oh, it's on! Nice, okay. I was going through your last VOD, you were laying down some real facts about age and life progress. Aw. I'm glad people watch my VODs. I'm never really sure about that. Oh my god, I am legitimately doing nothing right now. Playing the midfield. But yeah, yeah, we got on that topic because it's just something I've been thinking about a lot. Like, there's a lot of people on the timeline lately that are like freaking out about getting older and having stuff quote unquote figured out. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like, as someone who has taken drastically different paths through life than I expected and is continuously like, you know, finding and discovering things about myself and about how I view life and whatnot, I think people freak out of it too much. And granted, I understand that that's a perspective that's only gained through like experiential living. Like, you have to actually go through it to understand it. Otherwise you can't really understand what it's like. Kind of like how I feel like there's like a lot of moments with younger kids who act a certain way, and then you're like, when you grow up, this is gonna be cringy to you. And they're like, oh my God, no, it won't. And it's like, no, it will. Like, you'll grow and change. You'll realize as you get older what you're doing right now is not appropriate, or what you like think won't be, it won't hold up as much. That's fine. You know, that's part of growing up or whatever. If you play Rocket League while drinking, does that count as drinking and driving? Yeah, I've had plenty of friends who are still in jail because of it. Every now and again, it's hilarious. It can be fun. Nobody actually has figured things out. Hey, yo, exactly. I mean, also another thing I learned growing up that I thought was really funny. One thing you said about people in their 20s being stressed that they don't have things figured out. Pro tip, no one knows things figured out. I mean, the thing is like, when I was a teenager, you'd experience like immaturity with friends and peers and whatnot. And part of you is like, man, I can't wait until the day where everyone's an adult, you know? Like, everyone is mature, everyone is whatever. And then you grow up and you realize there's a lot of adults who are genuinely just, they just get older, but they don't actually mature. You know what I mean? Like, they don't actually get older in like the maturity sense. Like, they are just grown teenagers. It's very weird. Like, maturity does not naturally come with the aging subscription. And that was always the thing that kind of alerted me the most growing up. Like, you'd be working with someone who's in their like mid-30s when I was a fresh out of college grad. And I was like, oh, finally, not with like frickin' 20-year-old, 20-somethings and whatever. And I talked to him, and it's like one of the most petty people I've ever met. And I'm like, oh, I didn't realize people would be like this still. Yeah, everyone's just going through their path in life, slowly figuring stuff out. I don't know, and there's just this perception I've noticed about, especially the younger generation, where they're like, you know, getting older is such a nightmare because, you know, you have to have everything together, and oh my God, I'm a college grad and I'm 25 and I don't have my career settled. I'm like, buddy, you got time, don't worry. Oh, mistake, I hate you. Oof, okay, wait, he had to flick that out. Wait, team, why are you in midfield? Yeah, it is your fault. What is this? Explain. Why are you in the corner? You are at midfield. What a confusing ass rotation. Holy. That guy had like 6 seconds to rotate back, and it said he turned back around, went upfield, and went to the corner. Oh no. Anyway, one of the big things that makes me laugh constantly, people never believe how old I am when I interact with me online. Shows a lot about how they go older but don't always grow up. I mean, that's fine. I think people need, Pete, to dismiss this idea that when you get older, you need to like dismiss. I always thought it was funny when people are like, aren't you a little old for video games or whatever? I'm like, I find it funny that hobbies can just like go away. Also, at least video games are social. At least video games still have like a story structure or whatever. It's not like you're playing like frickin', I don't know, like some Teletubbies game for 5-year-olds. Like you're playing an actual game. I think video games is a medium, especially as like a source of media, and like storytelling is slowly becoming a bit more respected, but it's still funny to see the bias that people have. Life here miserable is sometimes I envy the immature, happy people. I envy kind of people who are just like dead ass stupid. Jack, thank you for the 19-month remembering. Welcome back in. No, 100% TV. I genuinely envy the people who are just seem kind of low-key dumb. Like the bliss that must bring to your everyday life. Oh, I used my jump too late. No, I didn't think he was that close. Man, he really shadowed that close, huh? Oh, Kree was midfield and then he backed away. Missed the boost. Is this in a party or are they just really bad and lucky? Okay, I got my answer. All right, I saw him creep out a goal. I was like, let me just get a pinch. Go, Cray. Oh, I didn't expect that. Oh, that was a good, interesting one. Cray's still not going to score from that, unfortunately. There's no way, Cray. Holy shit. Please uninstall. Save me some time. That one was pretty easy. I don't know why he was delayed on that. I only find it a problem in twos if I genuinely have zero idea where you are about 40% of the time. Like most of the time you can kind of like estimate, like I don't know exactly where you are, but maybe in like I know what quarter of the field you're in and that's good enough or whatever. But then every once in a while there's a game like that where I'm like, okay, this guy is probably to the left of me generally. And then I look and he's like up my tailpipe just off camera and I'm like, oh, didn't think you'd be inside of me. Hashtag Osmosis Jones. Being dumb must be such a savings on anxiety, but unsure of yourself. Yep. Hey, Milespace. Yo, another talk. Good job in CRL yesterday. It was not yesterday, but it was close enough. What CRL team was your favorite? I like Vol State and OK Christian. I don't really have a favorite. I would say in terms of like player personalities, I definitely love Akron. They're not in CRL right now, but they are such a super likable group of dudes. Because they all very clearly get along, but the program is just like good vibes. They're highly professional. They're always a competitive team. They're just fun. They're also my favorite interviews for sure. Because they give good answers, but they're also like down to joke around. What the heck was that noise? Anyone want to say that? It was like, bwah! I love that idea. No, I can't believe that guy went that aggro on that. Watch the speed jump. Oh, never mind. That bounce was way heavier than I thought. As it went, I thought that was going to bounce a little bit later. Oh, and we got scored on. Yeah, that makes sense. Well on for it. Kind of thought that was the Taco Bell sound. Yeah, me too. It hit the crossbar. It was like, blah. It's like, what? When J. Cole said the real ones are dying, the fake ones is lit. Damn. That was weird. Sorry. For a second, it felt like there was like a water drop on me. I'm like, please don't tell me my ceiling is leaking, especially since I am not the top floor of my apartment. So if I had a ceiling leak, that's a bigger issue. The shadow people around you? I mean, it felt like it for a second. I could have sworn I felt like a wet, like a drop, you know, like when rain falls on you, when it just starts raining. Oh my god, dude. How you doing, Gusker? How you feeling about the 2v2? I saw it's, I think it's you and Ryo. I seeded you guys 75th. Hopefully that's okay. Made a roster move? Wait, what do you mean? I didn't expect to get dunked. Sick area, by the way. Ah! Alright, well, I can't make fit of a friend of the stream Acidic's aerial if I do that. Close one, good save. What? Oh, didn't expect him to go on that. We were in Zerx up, no more Excelst. Zerx, I don't think I've seen him play. Well, hopefully it works out for you in the back half of the season. Unfortunately, no more opens, but should be interesting. I didn't think he would turn on that. All right, well, whatever. Other teams playing like Champ 2s, but it works, so. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that 100 boost. Did he steal that corner? He must have. Get ready in case we don't get a new recruit for spring. Do you have someone in mind, or? I haven't seen a recruiting post or anything. Wow. Okay, these guys are capitalizing on mistakes. I guess that's good enough. Oh, and it's my fault. Shooting for Kazi. Okay. Unfortunately, my teammates are fully erect right now. They are incredibly turned on. They love being stepped on. They love absolutely getting dominated and spit on. So, unfort. I guess we're just gonna have to deal with their kink for right now. That was detailed. I mean, it's the only explanation. When you're in a game where we can barely get a shot off and players do not even want to consider forfeiting, they love to be degraded. They just want to be dominated. They want to be stepped on. They want to be called garbage. They want this score to be 15-0, straight up. They love being spit on. I mean, they do. My randoms just love being dominated. Oh, one of them has got off the kink train, but the other one is still on. Again, he really just, he's not fulfilled yet. I'm just trying to hit the ball very lightly to communicate that we are not winning this game, so can we please move on? Thank you, holy crap. He's done. The disrespect for powdered donuts. Powdered donuts, bro, at least eat a bologna sandwich. Huh? I ate powdered donuts today. What did you eat? I'm so... Oh, I thought you were saying, like, powdered donuts as a dessert. That's disgusting. At least eat a bologna sandwich. I'm like, a bologna sandwich is dessert? How sugary is your bologna? Might want to ban that. Eh, it's whatever. They just post one thing and then go away forever, Zig. Those people are useless. They get slightly around the ban list. That's the problem. Nope. For some reason my browser completely uninstalled all my mod stuff, so it's much harder to ban people. Alright, whatever. We'll do that later. Homer Simpson dough hitting? That might be it. I mean, there's a Simpsons activation. Ooh, chat, I am playing like a robot right now. Not in the good way. And not in the good way like the people in SSL do. Try to get underneath that a bit more. Okay, interesting. That was a goal if I shit that. If I shot/hit that a little bit further. Why do I feel so slow? I'm not gonna lie, like I'm feeling like ridiculously off right now in terms of my actual coordination. That was just a bad challenge, straight up. Now you're playing like robots that are farming 1902s right now. No, I am actually playing slow as hell right now. I don't feel heavy. I just like everything feels a little delayed. I had a big protein shake earlier. Maybe just making me feel heavy. Yeah, none of ranked is really super rewarding right now, Acidic. I feel like 90% of the time I'm playing in twos. I'm playing people who are like actively being boosted, like have been boosted. Like they're like 1700s that do not know how to aerial. Like I'm not talking like fast aerial. I mean like they can barely lift themselves off the ground and hit the ball. And then the other half is like players who are like actually disgusting. The other day I was also playing in like, I'm playing in like freaking mid 1600 solo queue where I'm like, you know, these games are gonna be a little messy, but it's fine. And then randomly on the other team, it's just like, oh, here's Parth. Inexplicably 1500 with also 2 other rank X players who are also on like Smurfs or whatever. And I'm like, uninstall your game, dude, if you're gonna do that. Honestly, if you make RLCS, they should permanently lock your game so that you cannot queue below 1850 or something. Like, am I really supposed to expect a main event player is gonna struggle to get into SSL or GC3 again? Like, just give them the auto promo so you don't have to deal with me playing a blue tag, like, main event player in frickin' 1600 or whatever, as he's very clearly accidentally smurfing because he just hasn't played threes enough. I should not have rotated that one. I should have trusted that something like that was possible. I'm rotating like it's threes right now, which does not help. Guess who's back? Hey, front paw. Oh. Jumped too far. I was trying to get down to it so I could dish or get a 50, but did not work. Yeah. Wait, what? Like I like got 50'd and it still went underneath and then he got a reset on it? I'm like, did you read the deflection like that? That's crazy. What a lift. All right. I'm playing like garbage, and if my teammate doesn't want to wants to play that game out, then he also wants to be spit on. Let's just vibe for a bit. Clearly we're playing very slow, so that's not gonna work out if we keep queuing. Just take 5 minutes to refocus. Oof. Okay, well, that's a good start. J. Cole. Why is everyone bringing up J. Cole? Did he just release music? And I'm so out of it for music. Oh, did not boost the time on that. Crown Royal and apple juice? That sounds disgusting. Honestly, seeing the robots play a bit more is kind of like interesting from a perspective of like, wow, it's crazy that we actually get the bots that can compete at SSL or whatever. My biggest thing about this is that the robots are technically cheating because they're not actually like reacting. They're actually perfectly input reading you, which is why I find it really like, it's not as impressive. And maybe that's just how bots have to be, you know, because like that's how the only way they work with the programming. But yeah, it is a little weird that like they can perfectly know when you're about to, as soon as you press jump, they know when you press jump. And they respond immediately when you press jump or when you take a specific angle or whatever. So it's kind of weird in that regard, I would say. You can play against hollow bots in the Rockets. I mean, that's been a thing for like a year and a half. That's how people are playing against Nexto and whatnot. Yeah, Rocket League has been trying to cut down on that though because they noticed they were afraid people would start doing what they're doing now. Even though they tried to turn off functionality and work with the modders so that you can't use bots in ranked anymore or outside of private matches, they still are seeping through. Honestly, at this point, there was a hacker a while back that was on TikTok or whatever, and he kept making new accounts. And basically, his whole thing was just he kept going. He was doing invisible hacks or whatever. And apparently, when he would like play against players, and of course these naturally like really good players are losing to him, and they're like, "What's the point?" And his point was literally just like, "I am doing this just to make fun of Epic because they won't ban me. Like they won't ban me. They won't take away the tools. They won't patch the game." And so in a way, they were like being douchebags about it and being really cocky, but in a weird way, they were like being white hat hacker type people. Like, well, not white hat, but like their intent was basically like, I want to get caught eventually so they can fix this, but ultimately I'm just going to take advantage of the broken system until they do. And I'm like, your intent is okay, but the way you're going about it is pretty yikes. Hey Christian, solo inglés por favor. But at the same time, these people are ass hats because they're just putting bots in with perfect touches. The 1v1 bots are hilarious. They're programmed to literally only catch the ball, bring it back to their own corner, get the 100 boost, and then take an air dribble that's perfect off the wall, and then lob it top shelf, like every single time. So basically, your whole cycle, unless you can like demo them or find a way to get them in a 1v1, is like if you have any touch that you don't have control of, it will always keep possession of the ball over and over and over again. And it's getting a lot of people pissed off because it's like, how do I counter this when the guy just only chased it? Leth had a video that was really funny on that, where it was literally just like 7 straight attacks where the guy would like flick the ball high, Leth would clear it, the bot would catch it, and then immediately full speed take it all the way back to its corner, grab boost, air dribble, and then just do that on cycle over and over and over. And I'm just like, bro, at a certain point I'd be raging. I'd be crushing my controller in my hands. Hosted servers now, so they don't have to release the bots. Yep. It's just so weird streaming lately. Maybe just part of getting older, but like it feels weird how often I feel like perfectly good one day and I stream and everything goes great, and then another day I try to get on similar time, similar vibe, similar energy, food, dinner, whatever, and then I get on and it's like that game feels completely different. I'm just like, damn. Would you rather fight 1 gorilla-sized toddler or 10 toddler-sized gorillas? As long as they scale with strength, I would definitely take on the 10. It's always better to take on the more... See, the thing is, I think 10 is not scary enough. Because I feel like I could probably outrun them if they're that small. Based on just my gait. But... to, like, get distance and whatnot. So I feel like just one good enough kick could probably incapacitate one. And then you gotta just time 10 kicks. The thing is, you just don't want to get bunched up on, you know? That's the biggest thing. I think the problem is like, you can take one-on-one... or at least even 2-on-1 like those gorillas, those baby-sized gorillas. I really don't think you could take on any gorilla-sized anything. That'd be terrifying. Leave the answer? No problem. Hi, Bert. Yes, like the stream, you guys. This has been a pretty yikes stream so far, but we will fix. Can I still not queue? Hello? 4 minutes? Why am I banned for 10 minutes? Okay. I don't remember abandoning. Oh, at the end of it last stream, which was within 24 hours from now. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I abandoned at the end of last stream, which is like at 10 o'clock. So technically that counted as my second in a 24-hour period. That's funny. I completely forgot about that. What the? It's been a while since I messed up on rings. Living the dream. It's a good thing to be living. Oof, we were going way too fast on that. Doing well, getting stuff done in preparation for the child. The child? Oh no. Hey, congrats. How many children do you have? If you count all my subscribers, I got like 21,000 so far. 22,000 actually. That's a lot. Nah, it's okay. I don't have to pay for them. It's our first. Well, congrats. Oh, trying to ramp myself. I'm an old head at 33, no kids. Probably taking that challenge and being ready for it. Oh my god, 33 is not too old to have kids or an old head. Don't worry about it. People just assume you have to have a kid. People are thinking in 1950s framework, which is so pernicious. Oh, you know, kids in your 20s? Well, I guess your frickin' life is over, loser. It's like, no, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Take your time. I know so many of my friends that I'm getting really scared when it comes to stuff like that. Like, people start getting to the point where they're like, man, I really want to have kids, but I'm, you know, I haven't met that person yet. And I don't know, maybe at this point I just need to like try and find someone for that. And I'm like, what you're doing is saying maybe I should just settle for whatever girl I can find that wants to pop a baby out. And I'm like, buddy, the worst frickin' thing to like mate with someone about is over the fact that you only share the fact that you both want to have a kid one day. Like, that is not the basis of a relationship or a marriage. And it's scaring me because I'm hearing that more and more from some people, and I'm like, dude, you got it. Please tell me you date someone you actually like the person, and you're also taking time to know if you like them. Because people are like, well, yeah, we decided to have a kid and we're gonna move in together. And I'm like, well, wait, how long have you guys been dating? And they're like, oh, 5 months. And I'm like, you're gonna get married before you moved in together? You don't know what it's like to live together? Like, buddy, I've had cans of soup in my cupboard longer than you two have known each other, and you're gonna get married. Hate that. I don't know if being ready for is the case. We're just doing what we can until the day of. I mean, I don't think anyone's truly ready. I think Parenthood is one of those things that humbles you very quickly. I think that's the one review that's consistent about us all parenting is like no one is truly ready for parenting. But you figure it out. You know, you prepare and then you go for it. And, you know, some people handle it well, some people don't. But at the end of the day, they're all trying their best. Hey, CC. I'm not having kids. I don't think. I'm not ready yet. I like how you say you don't think, as in like you might wake up tomorrow and just have a kid and you're like, oh, I didn't think I was having one, but there it is. How you doing, Brady? By the way, I don't think I actually asked you. That's cool. Cool. I see you changed the mustache. I did not. I have mustache still. What do you mean changed the mustache? Changed my facial hair to a mustache is what you mean? Oh, what the? Yeah, we had a Halloween costume that was based off of a fictional character with mustache, so needed to change it up a little bit, you know. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I might actually have lost IQ overnight. I swear to God, every touch today has just been atrocious. It's like I've forgotten how to play. And yet... Oh, wow, a good save. Okay, bud, I guess you just don't want me to be happy! I mean, I just feel bad. I had an ex that always wanted me to shave a mustache, and I was always like, nah. And then after all this time, just on a whim, I decided on a Halloween costume that involves shaving. If she ever saw this, she'd probably be like, dude, what the hell? But, oh well. Have you ever shaved it all off? A while back. I don't like how I look with no facial hair, so I don't often do that. I've just never tried a mustache. That's a lie. I did have as a stream incentive a while back. Oh, I had a lot more time than I thought. Oh. Oh. We didn't even get off the wall with that interval. Holy crap, what? Oh, wow. Yeah, I read that. Okay. Wrap it around. Nice. Tap that down line, just hold it up. Probably could have scored that, but that's okay. He does. Nice read. I'm just practicing, not playing ranked for like 45 minutes every couple hours when I'm home, and I've only had to practice basic air on some resets. Good. That's the good thing to do. That's a comment that I'm going to stick to now. When someone in my YouTube comments keeps asking me about advice, I responded today with one. I said, practice for consistency. Practice for consistency and consistently practice is the best thing you can do when you're like below champ. Because that's the best way you're gonna learn. A lot of, like this one guy was just like, oh my God, dude, like my rank, I've gotten better, but my teammates are worse. I used to be diamond and now I'm in gold or whatever. And I'm like, first of all, that's a massive leap down. I really refuse to believe you're authentically diamond, but now you're struggling to get out of gold. Like I understand boosting and like all that and smurfing is one thing, but like you can't get out of gold. I don't know, man. And so he's like, no, my teammates are just so bad. I'm like, well, that's why you can practice. He's like, no, but there's no point. And I'm like, okay, well, I feel like there's a period everyone goes through where they're just like looking for like the shortcut. And I feel like so many hard stuck players in lower ranks are constantly in that cycle of like, no, just tell me the setting I need to tweak. Tell me toggle I need to put on. Like, that's clearly the thing that's holding me back. And it's like, no, you need to practice. Like, no, clearly you just turn off cross-platform and then turn on easy mode, where it auto glues the ball to your hood on an air dribble or whatever. And it's like, dude, no, it's practice. Just, you gotta work for it. And everyone's like, but I don't wanna. It's like, well, okay, you wanna get a higher rank and play better, but you don't actually wanna play custom training or free play? Like, what are we doing here? So I'm always proud when I see players being like, yeah, I've been working on custom training. I'm like, good, that's what you should be working on. Also, a very good flick by teammate. I would have been there if the guy wasn't trying to give me a massive kiss. Hey, what the fuck was that? I was waiting for the chow, and the guy just, like, was off the ceiling pre-jumping it, but I'm like, buddy, that wasn't even a pre-jumpable, like, play. Holy crap, that scared me. That's fine. We'll just get back here. If he flicks, I got it. That's fine. We have someone back. It's pretty easy read. Oh, he glitched. Okay, that's cool. We're gonna tap this once. All right, we decided to play for that 50 and not have it ricochet in middle. Hopefully he's aware of that. Nice touch, and that should be game. Woo! Okay, we got points back. We got some points back. We're getting there. Oof, we're 1655. That's really gross. I know what song's on my Spotify right now, but I like it. Oh, it's Callum Scott. Okay. He's DMing me. All right, back to twos. Hopefully we feel a little speedier this game. Hey, it's Gaben. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I tried to hit it behind him because I saw him turn. I wanted to pass that a bit more, but one teammate was too far back, and two, I was not going to be able to catch up to that. It's okay. PC is... Oh, he got actually way more than that than I thought he would. Go, 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 go. No, frickin', I thought that was gonna thank you. I thought that was gonna rebound slightly in, so I was like, okay, I should be a little bit closer. I just completely misread that. Oh, not get kickoff. That guy like basically brake checked me right before he got there. Oh. I don't know why I was expecting someone to aerial and get around that one. Bad read. It's fine. Trying to keep that one high. He's gonna get that clear, which is fine. Turn around. Ooh. He knew he wanted to. We're gonna lob this one just because I don't really have a touch on it, but neither did they. Good aerial. Pass? Oh, good fake. I don't think he has that. Ooh, that was really funny, dude. He got that reset literally on the ground. I don't even know how he got that. I got away with that one. All right, let's try that again. Could boost steal. Loser. Damn, it's crazy. Well done. Let's go. Yeah, he got the boost, but he's taking too long to get the read. So I'm like, I'm just gonna tap this because I don't think either of them are gonna get it. Got a couple cards that are like $450 combined. What cards? Pokemon? Digimon? Did Digimon make cards? I'm trying to think. They must have, right? I feel like I don't remember Digimon as trading cards at all. Yeah, they had to have. Right? Wow, I'm really racking my brain. I'm like, I don't remember having Digimon cards. I remember like action figures, and I remember the TV show. Wow, my brain is really like blanking. I don't remember ever buying cards for that. I remember buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I remember friends had Magic the Gathering and whatnot, but like I don't think I've ever, I don't remember Digimon at all. Granted, Digimon was like basically just a TV show. Like I don't think it really ever capitalized beyond that. I remember there's some video games of Digimon. Outside of that though, I'm like, you did have some? Okay. Hey, Real Tang. They must have been on sale really briefly, because I genuinely don't remember. I don't remember what games I had either. I just specifically remember having like a Game Boy Advance Digimon game, like at some point. How's it going? You winning? We're not horrifically losing. We're for the most part winning. No, it's PSA 9, Kobe A, and Jordan Addison PSA 10. Nice. Good job. They barely had a year. Yeah, I figured. I mean, Digimon, people say, is not a ripoff, but ultimately, Digimon is just someone's attempt of doing basically Pokemon, but like a different IP. Like, as much as people want to be like, no, it's distinct. There's a different thing. I'm like, no, it's not, dude. That game was like such a bare bones version of like, please buy our monsters. You have 100 boost! Jump in the frickin' read! I'm so sick of this brain dead defense. This happens so often. You have 100 boost. Why would you not use it right here? It's right in front of you! It's right in front of you! God, this happens so often. People just turn off their brains. Like, you don't challenge near post, that's fine, I'll get the save. Then you get the follow, but instead he's like, yeah, this is twos. I'm sure they won't challenge the ball directly in front of the net, and then what a surprise, it happens, and they're like, oh, why would they do that other than the fact that, of course, that's what they would do. That's fine. Ugh, I know where they're gonna hit it. I still backed away. Your team, I'm gonna leave that for you. All right. Couldn't recover on the bump. That's fine, got the deflection. That works. Okay, he's starting to speed up. Okay. What the? All right, sure, I'll give him that to them. That's not really predictable. I'm not gonna blame teammate there. That's a weird one. That's crazy that worked out so perfectly with randoms. Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! Drown them. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was actually like well made. I feel like the hardest part about making like a card game, like a TCG like that, is that it has to actually have like a cohesive nature to it. And I feel like sometimes I've seen some stuff like Digimon or whatever where they just kind of like make stuff without like too much idea behind the meta of a game and like how balanced it is, or even just like how enjoyable it would be to like actually partake in it. Oh. Goal? Nope. Yeah, you would shell that. Ugh. That's rough. I hit that a little hard. Oh. I didn't expect him to hit it upfield there. Oof. I think wings might have to not be able to reproduce. I don't know if I want to allow this person to exist. Bro says on his left, as if we have a chance in this game. Okay, cool. That's fine, chat. You know what? Fine. Let's be positive. We can still win this, even though he's not going to get a good touch on this. And then use all his boost on one air dribble. I'm just going to assume he was not going to insta reset that, so glad I'm right. All right. There's at least one. Positivity Tuesday. I'm so over it, dude. Like, honestly, I had a pretty good stream yesterday, which is mind-blowing because I was playing offline. I was in such an immediately negative mood playing twos on solo, like off stream. Oh my God. Like, I'm normally pretty like whatever, neutral, just listen to music, like nod my head or whatever when I'm playing. Yesterday, I was legitimately like a harmful person. Like, I was just blown away by the lack of care I had about the well-being of my teammates. But then again, it was just like a classic situation of like, I can't play a game when you never really truly know what's gonna happen next in regard to like the contact you make. Like, I just have people being like, all right, dribbling, wave dash, oh, fakes a shot, and then, oh, or they're like clearing, and then the ball goes in, and you're just like, cool. I don't know, man. It's tough out in these streets. Wait, what? Hades, God frickin', I hate YouTube, dude. Hades actually spent 40 bucks on gems, and YouTube decides that I don't need to know about that. I hate these lack of alerts. Hades, thank you so much. That's super kind of you. That is like insanely kind you to not have to do that. I appreciate you a lot. I am super incensed that YouTube has decided that is not worth an alert at all. I was one collect jewels. I don't know, man. People are just getting them for free, which is crazy because there's like a cent per jewel. So that's literally just 40 bucks he had. I don't know if this is like some initiative, some promotion or whatever that YouTube and one of its advertisers doing. Oh, I realized no one was going for that. Oof, a little too fast. Who the frick is Slugger? Oh, it says Challenger. I thought that was an RLRS tag. I was like, who the heck is Slugger? I've never heard of you. Okay. I haven't spent money. You're the only streamer I have not spent money to get them. You're the only streamer I watch, so might as well. Wait, you don't watch another streamer, but you give money to other streamers that you don't watch? I'm confused. Bro just turns on YouTube, sees any recommended video, and be like, all right, here's money. Nice. Oh, never mind. I misread your thing. You spent money to get the gems or whatever. I was super lost. I was like, wait, you're. I thought he's like, yeah, I spend money elsewhere, just not on you. But you're the only person I watch. I'm like, who are you spending on? Okay, that was a little confusing when I first read that sentence. Yeah, don't worry, Hades. I got it. I got on the second come around there. I'm just gonna boost it on this one. There's literally no way it has not spawned yet. Okay. Hello? Try to get a 50 because I figured they'd have the save elsewhere. Just trying to put that up line a little too heavy. Oh, I'm glad I hit that the way I did. We're just gonna lob that because it's a lot safer that way. How did you allow that? Why were they jumping? I had no options, and they knew that. Why would you jump? That might be the worst counterattack I've ever scored. That might be the worst counterattack I've ever scored. I was in a straight line with no control over that ball as it was running away from me, and the guy literally like leapfrogged over it. That's super funny. I'm actually in disbelief that worked. No, Pace had it and he bailed out. He leaned back because he didn't trust his read. He had it. Yes, I love giving up 2 goals in 6 seconds. I love it. I love it. Yes, please give me more. Okay, I was like, he ran out of boost halfway through that, so I'm not really sure what he's doing. No. Oh, he bailed. I didn't realize I could catch that. That's crazy. Just had dinner. Excellent. You like to see that. What was your dinner? That's not a demo, but okay. I jumped over you, but okay, sure. I'll get the demo. Yeah, I was gonna hit that a little bit further forward, but I'm like, I can't reset on that, and I don't really want to hit a middle, because otherwise it's gonna go straight in. Speaking of, we just whiffed. God, I fucking hate how ass everybody is. Holy shit. Ugh. But he says no boost as he drives forward on a read he can't make. Like, if you don't have the boost, you rotate back. You play defensive. You go on the backboard, and instead you're sitting in the middle of nowhere. Ugh. Ah! Anyway. Bottle of water and an oatmeal raisin cookie. That doesn't seem like dinner. I'm not gonna lie, Matt. At least have 2 oatmeal cookies. Oh. It was tacos with Doritos Loco shells. Okay, that's a little better. A little better chat. At least some calories. Luigi and Ashes, very cool. All right, at least we have the duo from last game that seemed to be playing halfway decent. Oh, I was playing a dunk. Okay, there you go. And a fifth of a Henny I found. GG's. Yeah, he just found it on the street. Matt just throwing everything at the wall. A little bottle of water, a little rosemary cookie, little Doritos Locos Tacos, and some Henny. In the club, we all fam, is what Matt said. That's his grace. Yeah, in the club, we all fam. Amen. I was gonna hit that, and then I realized it was actually probably better off because no one else is reading what I'm doing, so. Hitting that light so we can get a counterattack. Okay, I trusted he'd turn kind of harsh on that. Oh, I thought I could fake him on that. The Henny hitting it better. Unless it's like cheap Hennessy. Like, it's not Hennessy, it's Henna D+. Not gonna lie, though, that clue was a lot more secure. Sorry for this horrible rotation, teammates. We'll try to predict that. I was like, that's a really long pass for no reason. Oh. Okay. I serve and God blesses. Literally stopped playing mid-game to say that joke sucked. No. That was a great joke. People love play on words about Hennessy. She said, do you love me? I tell her only partly. Is that a Drake reference in the 2025? Pandy, just because you're a humorless skank doesn't mean you can't still appreciate good humor from others. That was pretty good, I won't lie, thank you. I got scored on, so it was sad. Does sound sad. The tail end of 2025, where did it all go? Right in the trash, just like all other years. The days are long, the years are short, as it always is. Not gonna lie, this job I have though, it's like, there's so much to take care of day to day that it really does feel like, I've never had a job that feels like the time just like sneaks up on you. Like the amount of times I'll be like, all right, I have 30 minutes to make a couple calls, let me try to do that, blah, 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 and then I make a couple calls and I look up and it's like, I have like, what I seemed to think was like 15 minutes is suddenly like 27, and I'm like, oh, my bad, I didn't realize that I had worked through that much stuff. That was a very weak lob. Oh. That's crazy. He bumped him to the only side of the goal that I shot at. Sad. No, I wanted to get ahead of it. I had the pinch, but I guess I was right, just the wrong direction. Yep, I kept it low because I'm like, I know he's going for a demo. One of the most irritating things you can do is when you're on a 2v1 and your guy's chasing it, and then you flick it, and then the lead guy suddenly has to react to like, okay, well, I don't know you flicked it, and suddenly the guy I'm chasing is just aerialed, and I can't catch up to him, you know? So I feel like whenever there's a 2v1 like that, I always try to keep it on the ground. I feel like it makes things a lot easier. I meant to hit that way lighter. And yet, okay. Bonk. Mr. Fancy, hello. Hey, Catter. How goes it, Mustache Man? I feel really slow today. Not like heavy car bugs. I'm not an idiot who believes in that. But I feel kind of like off, but we're slowly getting back into things. I show up to my Monday meeting, by the way, in this mustache, and immediately I get DM'd 3 different GIFs of people with mustaches by the people in the meeting, and I'm just like, yes, I know. I know, I'm aware. Every other dude in the company exclusively shaves their face clean, so I think it's a little bit of a strange adjustment for them. Heavy car bug is real, dude. Cope. Cope, 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 cope. I remember contesting this before a CCA show one time, and Samael literally went on like the longest, most like heartfelt rant calling me like a freaking psycho that I didn't believe in it, and I'm just like a freaking... Basically like I'm a victim blamer, and I'm just like, but about heavy car bug, and I'm just like, it's not that deep. And he's like, no, it is, because no one believes me, and I'm like... If you replace the word heavy car bug with 5G rays, it would sound indiscriminate from like a conspiracy theorist podcast rant. He kept saying they. And that's the thing that made me laugh the hardest. I was like, who is they? Who's this cabal conspiring against you? You can have heavy car bug if you don't play the game. I think that's just called Rust. If that bounces in, I'm gonna cry. Currently experiencing it? Sounds like Rust. Dude, what is this pressure? Woo. I flipped the wrong direction on that. No one saw that, don't worry. Oh, I didn't get the scoop, but that's okay. Why would I open Rocket League when I can watch One Piece? What the heck is One Piece? Never heard of that. Mr. Fancy, O noble traveler, as thou dost journey through the winding paths of destiny, I extend to thee a warm salutation, welcoming thee to this realm of wonder. Get to the Ren Fair, nerd! It's so peak. Honestly, I remember watching One Piece a while back and like remembering a decent amount of those episodes. And then recently people are like, oh man, I just got the One Piece blah 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 arc or whatever. And I'm like, oh, well, what's up with One Piece? And I look at the trailer and it's like Luffy being Super Saiyan, fighting a dragon. And I'm just like, what happened? And then I'm like, how much character development could there be? And then I remember there's 7,000 episodes, and I'm like, oh wait, never mind, that makes sense. I'm gonna watch One Piece one day, but I'm gonna do the viewing guide of only showing me the content advancing or plot developing episodes. The no filler, no filler cut. You know those viewing guides that are like skip the next 300 episodes? That. I was on the mid-piece agenda for so long, and then I watched it. Nope! One Piece is barely as filler. Buddy, shut the frick up, dude. You're watching 1,500 episodes of pure content. Shut up. You're telling me there's 1,500 episodes of original plot developing and character developing episodes? Guys, anime has to have filler, especially if it's based off a manga. Like, that's the whole point. They can't write, or they're producing stuff too fast and the manga has to catch up. Like, that's how every show based off a manga works. It's not an insult to say there's filler, but it is insulting to me, my intelligence, to say that there's 0 filler in a show that long. Oh, okay. There's virtually no filler in One Piece. That's such an insane agenda. I'm sorry, I can't believe that. You watch 629 episodes and you'd classify 30 as filler? I feel like I need to know your definition of filler. Because I feel like if you face off against some one-off enemy and you kind of learn a lesson, unless that lesson is carried forward in all future episodes, that is not like plot developing. That is not character developing. That's just like a sitcom episode. Like, I'm not talking about Dragon Ball Z level filler, which is like, it's just for like 30 minutes and then it ends. Like, I'm talking like you have to have something go on that actively impacts the story. And I'm not saying every single episode has to be dramatic and has to have a cliff or whatever. Instead of filler, they play the same sequence 8,000 times and stretch a fight over 5 episodes. I mean, that's DBZ filler. That's what I think about when I think of filler. People complain about that, don't get it. I mean... Wow, somebody brake check me. Oh, I didn't think he had that. Okay, you gotta feel the chills course through your veins for 4 episodes. Nope, I'm good. I think I'd watch. I think I'd be more interested in watching anime with someone. Once upon a time, I dated a girl who's really into anime. I wanted like a date or 2. And honestly, I thought that was gonna be like, oh god, I'm gonna have to sit down and watch Full Metal Alchemist and Inuyasha and all the old Bleach, all the stuff that I grew up hearing about but never actually watching. An 8% filler ratio? Feels like one piece of Ganda. Nice. I'm gonna dress Rosa? Why is she not dressed? Are you guys playing with dolls again in VC? I told you guys, like, it's just weird to do that as adults. Talking to understand American Girl dolls are for boys too. Yeah, I get that, but like, I don't know, man. Just a weird pivot. Like, you can still play the games. I'm not gonna judge you. I just got off an HR call with my dad. Oh man, Shaq's getting fired from his family. Damn, RIP. Inevitable though. Per animefillerlist.com. That's fair. Yeah, for me, I'm a fan of rewatching shows in, like, when it comes to shows like that are a little bit shorter, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I remember I watched every episode of that series, and that was like pretty good. But looking back, I'm like, you could definitely cut out a vast chunk of those episodes. And so, like, there's a, if you guys ever watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, there was a spin-off after they got rid of Angel, and it was Buffy and Angel as the 2 shows, and they actually did do crossovers like a lot. So there is a viewing guide that tells you which episodes to watch and when to switch between the shows. And it was actually like a very interesting way of viewing all those episodes. DM me back, I'm gonna touch you. Wait, what though? That's a threat. Threatening Shaq with a good time, that is. Bonk! You thought I was done? Bonk! Stellar was not having a good time there. He was not having a good time. This is cyberbullying, chat. Gets slapped twice in a row and then gets his boost stolen and then he gets faked out for a goal. Dude, I'd be furious. Oh, I thought he was resetting it. I was jumping for the rebound. That was a, let's call optimistic read. You might get demoed here, buddy. Never mind. Go. The boop! I gotta learn to fake like that? Yeah, maybe. I mean, honestly, whenever there's a ball floating on target and I know the guy's coming from the corner on defense, it's actually a really good idea to go for the aerial and purposely don't touch it. Like, get as close as possible, even go fast at it, but purposely miss. It will score more goals than you think. My controller would be through the screen on this game. What is this? The changeup! Yeah, they left. I would leave too. I'm not gonna lie, that was a stupid game. Just straight up dumb. Would you like to join the Skinheads of America? I'll send you info shortly. Is this a circumcision thing? No, I'm good, buddy. You mentioned heads and skin. I mean, what else could it be? Do not join me. Nah, just another teenager being edgy. How it works. This is why we gotta cut off YouTube chat. We have to embargo them. This is what Senator Caterpickle will run on. Hey JT. I'm back. Hey CC. Cut off, pen intended or what? So for one reason or other, I actually had to do circumcision research on attitudes and moral beliefs around circumcision in grad school. And one of the funnier things I remember was there was a group that was advocating against circumcision as a practice, and they called themselves the Intactivists. And I'm like, that's low-key banger name for that group. Super chats only in YouTube? Hell yeah. You can say whatever wild nonsense you want as long as you're feeding my bank account. You didn't have to share all that. I think it's kind of funny. Guys are so prudish. Some things we keep to ourselves. You guys are literally... Shaq's out here being told he's gonna get touched by hockey, and then meanwhile I tell a amusing anecdote, and you're like, whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, I'm a bot for thinking I was not gonna be able to get caught up on that. Do you have a Twitch mod for the gulag? Is someone minding the cells? I thought that would be something Saucy could chase, but... Oh, that was terrible. My bad. Thank you, Cypher. So YouTube better, huh? Damn. See, the problem is Twitch is, YouTube is a bunch of hardworking Americans paying my bills, giving me donations and all that. Twitch is full of some hardworking Americans, then one really lazy Canadian. And ultimately he drags everything else down, so. Oh. Oh. I'll have to do my job. Irich clocks in with pride every day to gulag the innocents that come before him. Oh, Cypher, not like this. Never mind. Hello, Louis 1. Is that Luigi, potentially? Oh boy. I gulag Catter, he's not innocent. That's a good point. Sad. If you don't remember me, it's fine, but I took your advice and mastered regular dribbles and hit my first flip reset last night. Let's go, yeah, congrats. You're a washed SSL. Who decided that? Me. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Almost timed that pinch. Oof. Just got the extension on the double too. Top Shelfer! Oh my god! If he saved that, I would have been mad. I think it was reference to Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins. Huh? Pegasus made severe and continuous lapses in my judgment. That sounds like you, yeah. How you doing? TikTok and Twitch have them types of people. TikTok is just terrifying. A mod's Bob is also to bully VIPs. That is also true. TikTok is a place where hope goes to die. Those people are beyond saving. That's why when people are always like, why don't you stream to TikTok? I'm like, I don't know, man. I like enjoying my stream chat. I don't really want to have to be drowned. Every person I know who's a successful content creator is super thankful to their TikTok chat, but at the same time, they never read it. Because they're just like, it's not, I can't deal with it. They try to, and then eventually they just kind of phase it out. I want to watch OP right now. Why you to be live? Just go watch someone else if you don't give a crap about me, Shaq. In fact, I won't take it serious. I won't take it personally if you lurk on my stream and go watch One Piece. Oh, whoops, sorry, Cypher. I heard him behind me, and I thought he was just gonna chase it down with me. You would bump me! What a bum. No! Oh, dude. If that was just slightly closer. Working on an event with a bunch of different CCs on different platforms. TikToker chats were abhorrent. Yep. I'd give more of a crap if you were grinding Expedition Peak. That's true. Like I said, next paycheck, we'll explore that. What you work on, you should keep working on what you're working on, but then as you get better, start playing off the wall a bit more. I would say the basic touches and air dribbles and all that stuff is great. But ultimately, you need to start getting better at, honestly, just doing this at Plat. Learning how to just consistently approach the ball so you're hitting in the direction you intend. I know that sounds like very basic, but like just being able to do this and sticking close to a ball is like immensely helpful at lower ranks, mainly control. I mean, yeah, just helps you understand how you can influence stuff. I know the streamers usually have multiple accounts. So one dude showing 18 plus stuff on Twitch on 4 accounts. Well, yeah, people are degenerates. The problem is with content being like a viewership over everything type of endeavor for a lot of people, I do really not enjoy the rise of IRL streaming because it feels kind of like the idea that like you're just going for shock at a certain point, like you're trying to invent, which is why it's so cringy when there's like IRL streamers but they're very clearly like engineering fake things that happen. Like, wow, what are the odds this really crazy thing happened during my IRL, and wow, what a coincidence that this person showed up and then they spilled something on me and we got in a fight. Ooh, and it's like the fake, it's like watching a sitcom but worse scripted, you know? And I'm just like, I don't know, man. And then of course you have people who are like, but what if we were just horrible? And so you have all these IRL streamers at Twitch being like freaking gross, where they walk up to a cosplayer and they like fake interview them, and then meanwhile the chat is secretly rating like how much they want to like bang them or something. And it's just like, this is so disgusting, dude. Like, why are we doing this? Get these people off the internet. And into church. No, I'm kidding. You don't have to go to church if you don't want. Oh. When they play into the bit. I mean, yeah, but that becomes like a meta joke about like, haha, this is clearly fake. But there's another one, chat. Wow, look at the pinball own goal. Don't we love it, chat? Hell yeah. Current rank? This is pretty bottom of the barrel nonsense. We're at GC 2, I think. All right, I had to lift it over that first guy. I heard him jump from across the map. Oh, I tried to scoop underneath that. IRL streamers get arrested? Well, yeah, because they're jackasses. I don't know, just harassing people is not fun. I also gotta say, like, I know it's not just this, but it is mind-blowing how many highlights I see of, like, Kai Cenat stream where they're just sitting in a room and kind of just vibing, and that's it. And I'm like, damn, it really shows, I feel like streaming has kind of taken a place as a lot of people have, like, they just want to be, like, witness a hangout, and they treat it like community. I think a lot of people got starved of that, especially during COVID, and that's kind of been the supplement now. People just want to watch people just living, walking around, chatting with people. Because I'm just like, I'm not saying that like they don't have content or whatever, or it's not entertaining or there's not value to like just chatting type stream, but like, I don't know, man. Some of this stuff I'm just like, I genuinely don't understand who watches this. And people can say, well, it's kids. I'm like, well, yeah, but kids aren't just going to turn on like paint trying, you know? Like there has to be like some buy-in on that. I guess part of it is maybe like you don't know when something's gonna happen, so you kind of have to watch and see like, ooh, what's gonna go down. But I don't know, man. I would hate to be one of those content clippers that just watches those streams, those mafia-thons or whatever for 24 hours and finds any clip they could tweet out like, whoa, Kai Cenat yelled at Ice Spice or whatever, and you're just like, okay, like okay, I guess. Like I guess I needed to know that. Wake me up when someone does something like really reprehensible. Oh. Why now? What do you mean, why now? Why play Expedition 33? Yeah, I mean, I'd be pretty pissed if I didn't play the event. I feel like there's literally no way that... People are so delusional. Like, people are watching, like, with recency bias. Like, I think everyone has kind of universally agreed Expedition 33 is going to win Game of the Year. It's kind of like when Elden Ring gets released, everyone else is like, pack it in, like, it's over. Or, like, Baldur's Gate or whatever. Like, we all knew that that was going to win. And that's kind of what Expedition 33 is. And yet people will play, like, literally any RPG. Be like, wow, this might be the Game of the Year. It's like, dude, shut up. This developer's first timer is like a consistent 10 out of 10 with every reviewer, and you're acting like some like semi-generic RPG is gonna take Game of the Year just because you like it. Like, I don't think you understand how this works. Also, I love Ghost Iote. People are like, Game of the Year? I'm like, definitely not. Like, a good game. Like, I really enjoyed it, but let's be real. Game of the Year is typically like really transformative stuff. You're not gonna win, like, that's why Call of Duty is never nominated for Game of the Year. The whole service now where people get paid to post clips for stream per view. Oh no, 100%, I get that. I mean, it's probably a service that people freaking love. I know there's one thing I'm always kind of weirded out about is there's like this like new feature that people are trying to get. I think it used to be like not CapCut, stream clips or whatever, where it uses like, oh, we automatically clip the most viral moments and edit them together so you don't have to do anything. And I'm like, see, part of what makes shorts entertaining to me is that you are putting in an input and a narrative of like what your short's about. Like, I find it kind of soulless that like a bot is just gonna stitch together something you were saying once upon a time on stream, and then it's gonna be a successful short. And even if you get viewership, is that really what you want? Just some bot auto throwing in clips? I would be fascinated to know the metrics on that service. Because I cannot imagine people are consistent, like, timing those edits and cuts. Also, I almost guarantee they're not cut at all. I literally think they just take a segment unedited and then add captions to it. And they're like, that'll be enough. I'm like, will it? I don't know, man. This game deserves all the hype, I can't lie. I mean, I know it's good when every person I've ever met has been like, yeah, this is pretty solid. Also, apparently story's pretty lit. They have Charlie Cox in that one, which I was like, oh, damn, you have, like, actual actors, too. Good on them for having a budget and spending it well. Ooh. You have Daredevil in your game? Instant. GOTY. There's also... It would take me months ago if you listened and bought it but here we are. Honestly, I have been just saving money because month by month is a weird, but we got our raise meeting scheduled, and slowly we'll be able to actually save up, and then I can be an indiscriminate degenerate and just buy whatever I want. It's when we're buying the eye tracker. It's when we're buying the thumb tracker. It's when we're buying the I was trying to think of like some really cringy waifu anime character body pillow, but then I couldn't name a character off the top of my head. That's a really good shot, Holy. The controller cam. I mean, I have a camera to do that, but no one would actually... I'm not doing a controller cam. That's stupid. Controller cam is only useful for people who actively think someone's cheating. I think for FPSs, controller cam makes a lot more sense. Also, considering I play with my hands in my laps, it would literally just be a crotch cam, and I know there's a very specific segment of my audience that would love that, but... At a certain point, that's TOS, you know what I mean? Some Stellar Blade frickin' anime pornified waifu body pillow. Oof, that was really bad, thank you. Still a goal though. Nope. Hey Thomas, what did you just say to me? Man, these guys are actually just full. Oh, it's Trent, never mind. These guys are not bad on the other team. That's crazy. In case no one else just saw what just happened, teammate The two guys on my team, one of them went to the corner. Yeah, one of them went to the corner, and then the other one, instead of getting in the middle, also went to the corner. Ah, Trent, no one loves you. Oh, no. Do you play ones? Not much. Dunk! No! 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 Oh my god! Bro. The Nami, but Nami is the name. I want to say Nomi, and I'm like, that's not her name. Nice. Oh! It's sad. Hey, Logan. I heard crotch cam and TOS. That is true. I'm watching OP. Okay, peace out. And that's the last time we ever saw Shaq. Void Frog, thank you for the 600 joules. Hella motherfucker's gonna be gooning to Nami, Shaq included. She's the redheaded one, right? The one that used to be like an indentured servant to the shark guy, right? Very good bump. Do you think ones is a better way to improve compared to twos? It's a different way. I think ones trains you in a lot of stuff and teaches you control and how to take kick off for sure, but I would say if you play a lot of ones, it doesn't necessarily make you instantly better in other game modes. Like there's a lot of like transferable skills and what. Oh, I didn't realize you were gonna bump. I was just playing for 50. This is such a bad game. Cereal time. Buddy ate Doritos Locos Tacos and then also an oatmeal cookie and then water and Hennessy, and now he's having cereal. That's crazy. I don't even know what cereal would complement what you've eaten before. You know what I've had recently that I was actually shockingly disappointed in terms of its quality? Tricks. I really thought it would bang, and I had it, and I was like, this just doesn't hit the same. Captain Crunch is like surprisingly good, but that's also because it's just like the marshmallow. It's very hard to F that up, you know? But the regular cereal is like just sugary enough where I'm like, good. It felt like a deserved amount of sugar. Reese's Puffs are gas. Well, Reese's are easy. I mean, it's such a simplistic formulation. Peanut butter Captain Crunch also goes pretty hard. They didn't even try. I hate normal Reese's. Excuse me. What the frick did you just say to me? You dumb as hell. Are you guys arguing One Piece in my chat again? Wait, there's a 13 members of the Straw Hat crew? That seems like 6 too much for a television show. I'm not remembering those names. There's 14. I'm sorry, that's unforgivable. Bonk. Oh, there we are by 1. I was like, man, if we get scored on right here. Nice. Too many cooks, too many cooks. Too many cooks. That's what I think about every time someone's like, yeah, this show's pretty straightforward. And then I'm watching an episode and there's like 40 people I'm trying to remember the name of. I'm like, okay, there's that person. Honestly, I can tell a show is well scripted and written when there's a large cast of people, and after I watch an episode or a TV or like a movie, I can actually name those characters. You'd be shocked if you try this. You'd be shocked how often movies are so poorly written that you go in and then afterwards you're like, oh, and the Brandon when he talked to you know, like the blonde girl and her boyfriend, and you're just like, I cannot remember these names. Because the movie doesn't do a good enough job actually reminding you of who the frick these people are. They bring up their names like twice and like, that'll be enough. Oh, thought I had one more second. The thing with the thing in the stuff. Really? Bread and shawarma? No. I didn't think you'd chase that. Oh, is that a goal? Didn't think you chased that aesthetic. I guess my bad. This might be the first time that Twitch chat has like been mogging YouTube chat in terms of chat activity. It's kind of wild. Not gonna lie. I had a brisket burrito the other day from local Texas. It was incredible. Brisket is in any form delicious. I have a flight next week, and right next door to it is Hames Barbecue. Legendarily good, in my mind, barbecue place in Central Texas or North Texas. I am so excited. Plus, it's on my per diem, so it's basically paid for. So people are like, oh, what do you spend your per diem on? Like candy for the flight? Absolutely no, I spend it on barbecue. Oof. My face on Twitch, no money? Damn, it's crazy. Calling him broke. I have stone gold? It's okay. You can regain. Oof. Okay, so this has been fun. All right, time to Q dodge a little bit. Can I join you? Nope. Oh, did it not play? I don't know why it does that, Hockey. I'm sorry. Here, I'll refund you. Oh, someone. Please don't tell me one of the mods just didn't refund that, because then it truly went down the drain. Okay, you refunded yourself. I was about to say like, oh god, did someone banish Sir Pegasus? I think they did. He never came back, so maybe he thought he was actually banned. I'm sorry, Sir Pegasus. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my auto channel point rewards. I don't know why that thing's not popping. How rude, buddy. I don't know who you are. 12-year-old on their mom's account. I'll play with your mom, though. Get your mom on the controller and get her in VC. We'll play. Don't worry. I'm a changed man ever since I saw the article on Twitter that said mothers around Frisco, Plano, which is where I live in Texas, are starting to flirt a bit more. And I'm like, oh yeah. I'm gonna bag one of my viewers' moms and then ground them. It's like IRL timing them out. I'm cuddling a golden retriever. Oh yeah, he's living life right there. That might be the best other general. I'm committing insider trading to never lose points. That's okay. I expected that corruption out of you. Taco, I swear to God. Matt, I know, but it's just not gonna work between your mom and me, all right? You didn't text my mom back. Listen, like, if she wants to talk, then she'd make better conversation. That's all I'm saying. Just every day, it's like, I've never felt like this before. Like, oh my gosh, I just want to spend my life with you. Like, boring, dude. Like, let me talk, you know? It's crazy that some of us are playing people who are in literal diapers when you first hit Grand Champ. That is also true. With how many people in Xbox said that they did things with mothers, you actually think anyone did do that? I mean, that's like the really funny like comic from that Poorly Drawn Lines or whatever. where it's like the last frame is like the kid trash talking and be like, yeah, I texted your mom. It's like, no, you didn't, dude. It's like, yeah, I did. And then the last frame is the mother like listening in to the trash talk, and she holds a picture frame with like the trash talking 10-year-old. She's like, come back to me. Like wistfully. That comic's a great. I love that one. Poorly Drawn Lines is such a great comic. I haven't seen their posts in a while. Hopefully they're still going. Or they made bank or something with like a table book, you know. It was like Twitter famous comic drawers. The therapist who keeps making your mom jokes. The short or the comic? So I've seen that one YouTube comedy guy that has a whole bit about the brutally honest therapist. It's like AJC comedy or whatever. Short video, yeah. We can VC if you want. I'm putting out every receipt I've had for the entire year. Oh hell yeah, that's content right there. That one didn't roll. Oh, wait, I remember this guy. This is not Drewski. Every time I see him, I'm like, Drewski? Speaking of Drewski, just got signed by Kansas City Pioneers. I thought he was in Zen, but I guess not anymore. Pioneers made him an offer he couldn't refuse. Please do not get beat over the top there. Nice. It's so easy, Taco. Why did you waste so much boost getting over him the first time? I just flipped into that boost. Oh my god, I'm so brain dead. That's kind of funny. I was trying to play really hard for that rebound, and I'm glad I got it. Bonk. Now I'm being adopted because of you. That makes sense. Actually, that is the real life consequence of what Matt L was talking about. All because I wouldn't become his stepdad. Also, people in my YouTube, there was a guy the other week that was talking to me about like, I was like, oh, I don't want to have kids. And then he's like, well, would you date someone with kids? I'm like, I don't think you understand how this works. Like, it's not that, oh, I don't want kids of my own, but I'd gladly have adopted kids. Or like, I don't want kids, period. I'm like, wait, so you wouldn't even consider like someone with kids? And I'm like, no, what? That's why it fundamentally can't work, Matt L, with your mom. I'm sorry. I was trying to be super duper annoying on that one. And I guess it worked out. That's crazy. Oh, wait. He actually got that much power. That was my bad. I'm not gonna lie. I did not think that guy would land and get that much power. I should have waited. I knew he had no more boost, but I was like, I can get a deflection on that. It's fine. And then I didn't, so. Yeah, I really refused to lose to a guy with an antenna on his car. If that's not randomized, this guy is a confusing one. Nice. Bonk. All right. Oof, that's not a kickoff. Driscoll, please jump, please jump, please jump, please jump, please jump. That's insane that that works. What are we doing? but he's K-turning too much. You gotta wait for that pass, and as soon as he even remotely is viable to use that flip, then you go. You can't play reactionary on that. Nice. I was like, that guy's probably gonna have to play that on the jump, so I'm just gonna go full send for the demo. We're gonna short kick off this. Every once in a while, that one works perfectly. What the heck is that? I've never seen that painted version of a car before. From Dreskel. It's like the dragon, super old dragon one, but I almost said titanium blue. The sky blue. I've never seen it before. Never seen it since. Hello, old squid guy. Oh. Long time no see, I guess so. Wow, my bad. I did not realize he got that heavy of a bounce. What was this? He had like no buildup on this. It's not gonna even show me. Okay, well, I don't know why, but he got like a lot of power on that bounce. I was like, all right, well, he's not really moving that quick. I think he's gonna spike it, try to get a little bit more of a confusing read, but that should be fine. I did not expect that to be like the most powerful hit possible. Good recovery. That's fine. That is not in, but might be close. I'm just trying to stay ahead of that, or behind that ball. Or it's Lee. Guy was waiting on me. Bang. Top shelf. Read! I was like, that guy's playing my shot. I guarantee if I hit it high enough, that's probably in. And what do you know? Boop. The back post! Nope, sorry. Last time I watched you was back in 2019. I guarantee that's not true, because I don't think you would remember me if you took 6 years off from my stream. In fact, you can check your chat history on Twitch to show like when's the last time you chatted, and I guarantee you didn't chat only in 2019 and then never again. You've come back at it all. I'm sure you participated at one point. Following since 2023, it's probably like an old account. That's the thing. It's giving troll slash attention seeking. That's wide. Nice touch, Shadow. Nice pass. Well done. I lost my old account. Well, that's even weirder that you would come in and say like all that stuff about like, yeah, I haven't been here in a bit, and then I don't even know who you are unless you have like a similar thing. Hello, RX Mary J. How you doing? Nice, and that's all the way in. We like. Hey, Sebastian Alvarez. Unfortunately, guys, if you guys use the said hi, again, YouTube is very stupid in that it won't tell me that you said hi. It's like a thing that alerts you to the chat, but for some reason for the streamer, I don't get known. So if I don't read that, I'm not ignoring you. I just literally, I don't see it. I have to specifically check the YouTube embedded chat on the YouTube studio page, and then it'll tell me who said hi on that stuff. But Taka, doesn't that defeat the point? You'd be right. Try to lob that up and over. That's why I waved to them. Yes, thank you, Birdie. Go. Good save. Coming to chat, the user was Squidboy Gaming. Yes, I remember he used to say blub blub a lot. You were a gimmick chatter, I'm not gonna lie, and I usually don't like those types of chatters. That being said, you definitely did not leave for 6 years. You were in here intermittently several times when I was in grad school. Hockey requests a Flo Milli song. I will put that on. Next goal. Oh. Oh, you just threw it. Okay, Shadow luckily gets that. Nice. Of all the players playing twos, it's kind of crazy. We got the exact same matchup. How the frick did... Wait, what? I'm sorry, Shadow. I need to see this again. How did you get cut on this? I mean, that's a bold cut. I don't know how that worked out. Granted, your teammate had no more boost, so if he had any, he would have caught up to that. That was a little lower. That was a goal. Bro actually stole the boost and then didn't actually rotate. Nice, post. Okay, they're just gonna follow full speed. Granted, that's also why they lost last game, so let's see how this works out for them. I actually hit that slightly too wide. That's crazy. I didn't even get the post-hit sound on that. Sorry, chat. Oh, my. Reset on that. Oh, thought that was my demo. Nice save. Nice. Great pass, Shadow. We get it back. That was no boost too, so good job by him. All right. I'm just dead, and the whole time Shadow's like, meow, meow. I don't know what AI Juliet is doing, but either way. If I had full boost and someone was driving full speed with the hit toward me, I'd be half flipping like a mofo. Get out of there. Nah, mistimed that bounce. Also, terrible rotation by me. I'm just trusting he's not going to score that. Oh, they might score that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. No, Shadow, that wasn't your fault. That was a good setup by them. They hit that really high in the near post. That's a hard read. I would still pre-jump that, but, I mean, it's hard to know exactly when to go on that. Oh, wow, he caught up to that, sad. Hey, Soil. Oh, good save. Oh my god! Really a shame that that went in, because that was kind of insane. Happy to find even from the UK. Evening? I don't know about that. It's like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. or whatever. You're the only reason I played Rocket League. Have you had any other games on stream? Recently, kind of. Yeah, what are you still doing up? Heard that sound again? Yeah, I think it's a Simpsons thing. I think the dope is the post-hit sound. Damn, the hubris of AI Juliet to fake that shot and then end up missing the shot because he let it roll too much. Top shelf. Good save. No boost, that's sad. I have that again. I'm leaving. That's fine. Got work at 5 p.m. Or 5 a.m. Or rather, no, 5 p.m. So you're working night shift. Okay. How that 50 launches me into the next zip code, I don't know, but. Ooh, if I lofted that, who knows? Ah, man. I was trying to catch up to that, but I'm like, I need to flick that high, but also low enough that I can still catch it. And I overthought that one. Either way, we threw that one pretty hard. I'm trying to get 10 followers. Well, best of luck. I would suggest actually uploading content. Can I eat you? No, I'm good, Leo. Did you just play the song yet? No, I'm queuing it up right now. Do you want the remix? I think it actually might be the only one. I'm just gonna play that. Hold on. There you go. Everyone on Twitch gonna get greeted to an absolute blasting music. This might be the worst beginning to a GC2 game I've ever seen in my life. Oh. Bump Soldier Boy? No, I'm good. Oh. What happened? The Monster Cat, why is it not playing? Monster Cat just randomly stops playing in the middle of the stream. I don't know why. Thank you, Birdie. Did you stop playing for a bit? I stopped uploading and streaming for like a week. But I was on a lot of business trips, that's probably why. How did I miss that corner? Oh, I did. Business, what kind of you? I am a sales guy. I work in security. Physical and network security. Oof, what a horrible adjustment. I was just going for goofy stuff right there. God, this song is so loud! I cannot hear myself think because Spotify is so loud in my ear right now. One sec. Personally, I hate any song that has like a dialogue section of them talking and not really like part of the song. Granted, this song didn't. I will say it's one of those things that like in Logic's older projects, he used to drive up a wall. It'd be like a pretty solid song and then he'd end it with like a skit. And I'm like, dude, shut up. I don't need a skit in this song. It also kills it in a playlist because you're trying to like listen to all music and then suddenly it's just talking for like a minute and you're like, oh hell. The musty save sense? The musty save, you mean the squishy? You didn't reset it? Crazy. Trying to stay near it. Good save. Hello? Measure Twitch song. It's funny that I find funny how little YouTube alerts me to like. You guys like will be listening to no music for like 5 minutes straight, and then someone will be like, "Hey, by the way, no music," and I'm like, "No one wanted to tell me." Wait a minute. Oh, I saw OZY, and I'm like, wait, I was playing Cozy? I'm like, no way, he's this low in twos. Oof, I hate when we completely lose it. Low caffeine brain, it do be happening. Oh man, these guys have been kind of slow. I was like, honestly, I don't need to rush this one too much, and then I did. The one time they go immediately. Respect Trip Nielsen needs to slow down on that read. He needs to lean back a little bit so that gets tapped instead of spiked in the ceiling. That's what made it kind of weird. I don't think he's expecting that shot. He definitely isn't. Right, that was way too close to him, but that's okay. Oh, go. Nice. Okay. I was like, we just need to beat one dude. Hello, Tees-Zonder. I don't know how to say that. Yeah, unfortunately, just have to flick it, waste time a little bit. Oh, it's a little wide. It wasn't gonna make it anyway. Oh, that's a horrible touch. Respect rip. Go, 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 go. Teammate! Oh. I did a musty. Good. I feel like you're practicing the wrong things when I told you to work on aerials and you're like, I'm doing a musty. I'm like, all right, well, I'm not really sure how you're practicing everything else, but sure. Oh, yes. For the 50. I don't want to rush that just because I was, yeah, that. We're just gonna get a light tap, get that side boost. I was like, if they're playing the backboard, if I just spike it low enough, will they be able to react? I saw a teammate turn really hard on that, and for a half second I was like, oh no, we're gonna double if I jump for that. Wait, land? Don't. All right, we got some good boost going. Game? Oh my God, I hit it too high. I wanted to power, but not that much. All right, I wanted to take a little bit off that just because if I hit it too hard, it would have been too easy to gather. I kind of went all in for the bump there. Luckily, teammate doesn't mess this up. Nice. All right, one touch, hook shot. Ooh, yeah, he was doing it. He was doing it. He just couldn't quite do it. Open-ended challenge. Is that how it ends? That's embarrassing. I don't know why Joy Boy was going that far wide, but unfortunate. What's your favorite movie? Is it Cars? No. I did control the ball. I don't know what it's called when your car's back hits the ground, you bounce up with a boost and scored an aerial. When your car's back hits the ground? It sounds like you're trying to describe a pogo, but I don't, your car's back. The back is the top in my mind, but that's not, you don't pogo by hitting the, like, it's your time to get to gold. Yeah, I think we're a little higher than that. I think the only thing I focused on learning 100% was the speed flip, didn't touch anything else. I mean, that's fair. I think people in lower ranks see you guys focus so much on mechanics that are like goofy and stupid, and then you struggle to rank up because none of that is applicable to a real game. Like, yeah, you get cool clips and that's cool, and it's not bad to work on necessarily, but it's just like, I feel like you guys find training boring, and so you don't work on the fundamentals. Like 99% of the time when you guys can't rank up, yeah, it's cool that you can do a double reset, but like if you can't actually hit a fast arrow and hit it on target consistently, you're not gonna rank, you know? I got like 5 minutes before I want to go to bed to get a good hours. How your day been? Day's been pretty good. Stream started a little weird. We got it together. Gotten pretty good lobbies. We apparently have peaking 12-year-old on my team, so that's fun. Can already tell he's going to be highly caffeinated and spazzy. Trying to learn how to aerial in general. Well, first off, you jump, you lean back, and you boost. Be that one veteran Dynaco guy in the skins, not only McQueen. Exactly. Bro, what? Bro, what? What? What are you bro whatting? Oh. I could have straight up just taken that all the way across. Getting better at this, so I'm happy to get tips from an SSL. Well, yeah, but the thing is, like, your tips have to come incrementally. If you're a plat, I'm not going to give you the same advice I would at GC, you know? Chick hick. The villain? Oh. Let that bounce off the corner a little bit. Whoa. Finger slipped off Mustache. Funny. I mean, he does demo, but he does bump. I can't arrow, but I try to make it up for a solid ground game. I do my... Gotta learn to freestyle to escape champ duel. You do not need to learn how to do that. You just need to learn how to aerial and fast aerial. That's it. Recruit a team of squeakers. I'm assembling a team. This is carnage, dude. Danger, is it good that I'm plat and getting a double 4% pogo musty double type? No. Am I cooked for only using free air roll? I think you're fine with free air roll. I personally like my directional just because I think it's a little easier to make certain adjustments, but I don't think it's inherently bad if you're using free. Nah, so you can read the ball. Yep. That's the biggest thing that I always laugh at is players who kind of like, yeah, I can do all these crazy mechanics and I'm plat. And I'm like, well, the thing is, all I'm hearing is that you have the mechanics to do these things, but you don't have any game awareness or consistency with anything else. Otherwise, you would be way higher in rank, you know? Imagine a world Mega overtouches it, like that. I don't understand these buzzwords anymore. What buzzwords? Mechanics? I'm using same mechanical names that we've been using all in the past. You're holding out. You didn't tell them about the ground pinch from your own backboard tech? Oh, right. I forgot about that fraud SSL that came into my chat and told me the one thing that I should definitely learn that would elevate my game was the frickin' go to your backboard, then drop it, and then pinch it in the ground. And I'm like, buddy, what? First of all, that's like an improvisational thing that comes up maybe once or twice a game. Like, there's absolutely no way that would, like, game change everything. Like, maybe, even if you're consistent with pinches, after a while, it just takes way too much time. You're gonna get, like, ego child immediately the moment you start dropping from the ceiling. Spook Link was here? No. We were just talking about him the other day. In the past 2 months of daily workout, I've gone from 202 pounds to 180. Nice. What we like to see. W Fitness. Oh, man, I had no more boost. It's the fact that I have good ball control, not other things, a good game sense. But you can't keep saying what. There's several conversations going on at once. There's literally no way of knowing who you're referring to. How do you not speed flip in champ? There's plenty of people who don't know how to speed flip. I honestly don't speed flip as much as I often do, mainly because I don't like flipping too much because I think it gets you out of position way more than people tend to realize. We both played the exact same read, but from different angles. It's really funny. Goal. Nice. These guys are making a lot of mistakes in the backfield. Hey, Arrow Vibes. I'm still stuck at, still overweight for 5'10". Buddy, don't worry about that. You're fine. You're young. Your weight can fluctuate a lot. You got a high metabolism. You got to ride that wave, you know. Ow! I like cut my finger. How? How? There's like nothing sharp around me. All right, that's weird. Ugh, we're still so low. Assemble 3 ego-driven 12-year-olds. The gameplay is gas. I mean, that is the strategy. Shower time, GG's. Have fun, Matt. Stay safe. I have no idea how to read inches. It's basically 2.5 centimeters is the vague approximation. Not gonna lie, I forgot he wasn't rotating back. I was like, oh wait, I need to get on this. My bad, but I had a bit more boost. That's crazy. Also, Jenk, I like how you did not help me at all on that play. What happened here? No, you turned around. That's a bot move right there. I'm assuming he thought I was gonna chow that, but I'm like, I don't know, man. Our brother's friends already call me Unk. You're probably an Unk. Whoa. Alright. My hands are getting a little sweaty or something, because I think I might pull shot. Okay, I thought he pull shotted there. 15 months older is not Unk? I think it is, unfortunately. You're older, which means fundamentally you will always be more Unk than they are to you. Unfortunately. Faster is crazy than no speed flips. Honestly, people who are like playing in like Champ 2, Champ 3, and they're like, yeah, I don't really know how to fast trail yet. I'm just like, I don't know, buddy. That's like the first button combo, like actually kind of difficult to get consistent type of move that you learn. I feel like once you rank up, so it's always kind of funny when I see that. Like, oh, I don't know how to aerial like at all, and I'm like, oh. Oh, I was playing the 50. That guy just did not want it. If he had saved that, I would have cried. Hey, Mod. It's 6:58 a.m. I'm drunk, hopefully from the night before. It's a weird way to wake up. Oh, I'll try to demo him. Sad. Luckily, it's a pretty easy save. It's fine. Good touch, Jenk. Nice. Well done. Good counter. 12 years old. I'm 5'7". I have a policy in the chat that abides by YouTube's TOS that I have to ban anyone under 13. So luckily, all you guys who just said that you're 12 are all joking, right? Nice. Yeah, I'm 14. Excellent. Good to know. Good joke. Anyway, if you know Griffalicious, no. He had a boost management video that I thought was super helpful practice. Trying to learn the game. Yeah, boost management is very important. It's dude says bro come on as if like that was anticipatable. What are we doing over there, orange team? Someone told me when I'm coming back to the field, if I see the enemy in the way, I gotta demo them to alleviate the pressure. I mean, on exit rotation, so when you're coming back to defense, yeah, it's always nice to kind of like deviate a little bit, go for a demo. But I wouldn't say always. Is Buddy here? Buddy might be lurking. Ah! I was trying to see if I could read that. I wasn't sure the angle. That's crazy. I filtered my, or feathered my boost there because I thought I had him beat clean. Night Slaw. We're gonna slow that one down just because they're rushing a little bit. I could probably have gotten that, but teammate was taking his time on getting back. Ah, man, I just missed. That was too. It was too heavy on my nose. It's fine. Might be a goal actually. Ah, little hit. Too far away. He should probably pass that. Or not. Man, a little more boost. Hopefully Jink does not get dunked here. All right, good enough. Oh, he's just faster. Well done. That was good to deviate a little bit. What do you mean? What do you mean a little bit? Think people at high champ don't faster, and I just think they do. I mean, in my experience of coaching, a vast majority of players who know how to fast aerial don't actually do it like 60% of the time. A lot of people just jump, and then boost, and they're thinking that's enough. And I'm like, that's not how you fast aerial. And honestly, it's something that you kind of just watch enough replays, and you're like, yeah, notice how you're getting beat to the ball like a lot, and you're always underneath the read instead of on top of it. You ever wonder why? Good night, Tvander. Or Tvander. I have no idea how to say that. All right. 1 or 2 games off GC3 again. Peaceful. Oh, Peaceful is going for the exact same read, and he knew the danger on that. I should have done that. It's kind of me just drifting aloft. I'm just gonna grab pads because they're not gonna. Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, why? Oof, that was not a good one, but I expected him to have a better one. I respected it too much, and then I went into no man's land. 1v1 me yesterday. Are you the guy who comes in and asks for 1v1 all the time? Because that's not how this channel works, and I think you know it. Oh no. You look like a guy who can't swim. I grew up with a pool in my backyard. It'd be kind of weird if I didn't know how to swim. Oop. I want to just get a light touch there. Yeah, I'm like, Peaceful's coming back, and if I shoot it, it's gonna get blocked, but I know he has to jump for that, so. Taki, you good? Mod, sorry that I'm not up here. Buddy, I've had a pretty good spirited stream. What do you mean I'm good? Am I good? I think we're doing pretty well, mood-wise. People coming into chat asking, why are you half asleep, he says, during the nighttime of my stream. Dealing with you people thinking I'm... Oh. Never seen someone focus playing a video game before. Please go. Hi, Shadow. Ooh. That was almost very cool, but he went for too light of a touch. I don't know if he's getting pre-jumped. Okay, he does. That's fine. That's a massive dunk. Oof, that bounce was actually way lighter than I thought. Sad. I don't know any other Peacefuls other than a rank A player, so I'm kind of wondering if this is a Smurf account for him to boost up Jamas or what, but I don't know. Who knows? It's spelled with only one L for Peaceful, and this guy's 2, so I don't know if this is like an alt or not. Either way, this is the fundamental aspect of playing ranked that's always interesting. You have like a regular rank teammate, and then you're playing against a guy who's trying to boost up his significantly slower teammate. But it actually makes things very hard because everything's just a little off. They scored 3 with 0 effort. That's what kickoff goals are. All right, I didn't mean to flick on that, but whatever. No, I meant to pinch that with the ground, kind of. Oh, and yet. Close. Well, congrats on hitting champ. Big accomplishment. Don't let anyone tell you different. Touch, flick. Oh, I like the fake. I like the fake. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing, Shadow? Let it go. Weirdly dark B. Thomas. Is this a reference to something? Ooh. F you, Shadow. That's just enough boost to get that. I'm like, oh, I might actually. Oh, sorry. I didn't think so. I didn't think he'd stop. All right, good dunk. On fort. Considering that guy has a very similar name to a much higher ranked player, I'm just going to chalk that one up to us playing a Smurf, so unfortunate. So I know I'd hoped how to swim? Well, yeah, but then you just immediately make the obvious joke of like, and yes, that one child died by drowning. I'm just like, okay, well, like I get the scenario, but I don't know. Don't necessarily need to spell it out, you know? Shadow in the game, but it's not the same shadow? No, it's never is. Okay, we're gonna Q dodge that game a little bit. All right, and then we're gonna go, we're gonna next L chat. We gotta start readying up. Say the quiet part loud. Wasn't even quiet. Intrusive thoughts win? I guess so. Oh, got a DM back from one of my coworkers and I completely botched responding to him. Hey, it's Carrie. Fine. No more boost and we'll keep going. That's fine. That was PewDiePie for a second. You know damn well you did not. Do I look Swedish to you? Don't answer that. Nice shot. Bro, see, people, I swear, people see any white dude with brown hair and facial hair and they're like, oh my God, wait. That must be some other streamer with brown hair and who's white guy. It's like, yeah, that's kind of what happens when you're a generic white dude. You look like every other generic white dude. They make us in a factory. Could have been a better contact and timed that well. You think you're generic? I think I'm a pretty basic looking white dude. Click. I'm just playing this game like it's twos right now. We are just ball chasing. Yes, do it. Ooh. I trusted. Wanted the pinch. Didn't get the pinch. Nice carry. Bonk. No more boost. Perfectly aimed though. Yeah! Wow, I didn't think he had that much boost. I was just trying to bump him on the ground. What the heck? Oh, there he goes. guy's just zooming. Ooh, good recovery. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Bye. Oh, he went low, low, low. Shorty went low, low, low. No way. Look, dude, it is late over here in the US, but he might be asleep. Gotta accept that mod. Technically a breezy. Are these QZ AK? Wow, you're actually incredibly close. And by incredibly close, I mean sure. I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head. I believe these are. What the heck are they? Now these are CCA CRAs. Kind of generic company. Yeah, it's little gold. Refocus. Little golden, shiny IEM. Grumpy Cat Fan! Howdy. I'm surprised no one has commented on the fact that. Oh, I guess you guys can't see it. Yeah, I was like, I'm surprised someone has commented. I'm wearing a Barca jersey today. Do you guys want to guess who my favorite Barcelona player of all time? Well, not my all time, but in modern era is? It's not who you think. Pele? Close. I'm gonna go Busquets? No. It's Luis Suarez. That man might bite people, but man, he was fun to watch. No way it's the same guy, but if this is the Nightmares, this is going to be a hilarious game. That's actually insane that you let me score that. I was gonna go for the fake and the guy who just let me score. I hate life. I was like, he's either gonna play the ball at me, and I didn't think he would go for me, but he did, so unfortunate. I'm happy right now? Good, Grumpy. Kind of contradicting your name, but whatever. Ooh. Well, luckily he got bumped. Otherwise, I don't think I was getting that dish. Nah. If I landed a little bit better, that's a goal. Or at least a tap over. Oof. Oh no, Nightmares. See, that's what we call a horrible touch. I don't know what happened there. I kind of assumed that'd be... Okay, this is not the real Nightmares because he made a accidental bad touch and he didn't immediately blame me for it. Because back in the day, there used to be a rank B demon called Nightmares who was the most obnoxious player to play with because of that. He would like own goal and then say, why didn't you stop me from doing that? Like that type of player. And at first you'd think like, oh, this is satire. Like you're being like a joke. Like, oh, you're a nightmare because you're just super toxic. But nope, he just authentically was like, no, when I make a mistake, it's because you didn't fix the mistake before I fully engaged in it. And it's just like, buddy, that's not how it works. Type of guy that would ball chase for 4 minutes in a 6-man's and then get scored on. And he goes, you guys need to do more. And it's like, buddy, you need to do less. I need you to like stop moving around the ball. Just maybe stop touching it for a bit. Maybe just rotate a little bit. Got a ring pop? I didn't even know ring pops were still sold in stores, deadass. That's really good boost control by that guy. That's okay. Well, I think that's the way we wrap things up, chat. This was not a winnable game, so. My teammate blamed me today for not hitting the ball because he whiffed and was waiting for the pass. I don't know what to say. Oh, wow. All right, good fake. Again, this was not a winnable game, so it's fine. We were never going to be able to get a shot off the way we're playing. Anyway, good night, everybody. Much love, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.